go to show more. Yeah, perfect. So all the keywords just now we consolidated already been uploaded to here. Hey guys, welcome to Louis Python. Keywords used on YouTube video title, description, and keyword tag is one of the most critical parts to optimize the video ranking and the video performance. But the most challenging part is doing research notably on the high relevancy, top search, top rising keywords takes too much time. So today, in this video, I'm gonna share with you one approach to automatically fill up the keyword tag when you uploading the videos to your channel by using Google Trend Data API. And before starting the tutorial, please remember to subscribe our channel and turn on the notification so you are able to get our daily video in time. And thank you for supporting us in advance. So let's begin. The first thing we need to do is to import some modules. The first module we need to import is the API token authentication. As you can see, I already set up and deploy. I already set up a class here and import the class here, which is collecting the API token, and you can use the token given by the free account to activate the API and fetch the data. And here is the variable token. So later on, I will use this variable to get the attribute, which means is the token value. And then we also need to import pandas as PD to manipulate the data. And last but not least, we need to import the request, which is used to call the API and fetch the Google Trend data. Okay. And the next thing we need to do is to create a function, which is the Google Top Queries functions used to call the API and get the data. API endpoint. In terms of the parameters name here, you just can name whatever you like. It doesn't matter. But what matters here is we cannot lack of some of the required parameters, based on the API documentation. So here's the token parameter. And the token class attribute is the BFL token 1. So this is the token and attribute collecting with the class I just created. And the class basically is for API authentication. And return. And the API method is get. So I need to use request to get and call the API. API endpoint. Question mark the token parameter token 1 2 3, and then the other parameter we need to use is the keyword, which is to for us to the root keyword and all the top search and top rising keyword generated based on this root keyword. So this is the content JSON and return URL. Okay, so the function here is ready, and the next step is we are able to take a try. So I copy the function and create a variable, and then I get the API endpoint here and API endpoint here. We can try a keyword, for example, Google Gemini, which is the lately LLM launched by Google. And then, because the return value data types from the API is the list, so maybe we can convert the list into a DataFrame using Panda. So we can much easily and clearly to understand what type of the dimensions the data the API return. So we put this data here and let us to have a try. All right, it's great. So obviously we have four dimensions. The first one is the rising search keywords and with the rising search volume, and the top search keywords and the top search keywords volume. So what we are going to do here is to extract these two lists, rising search and top search keywords, and then add this keyword list to our YouTube channel video keyword tag. But before moving forward to add the list to the YouTube video keyword tag, we have to do two things first. I think the first thing is set up create conditions to avoid some bugs. The reason is it is not always the return value which includes top 20 keywords respectively, rising search and top search. They have 20 keywords here. Sometimes they might just return top 10 keywords and the rest of the keywords is none value. That implies there's no keywords. They just have 10 pieces based on the root keywords. We just add on the parameters to fetch the data. So avoid sometimes, due to the none value, increase some bugs and then cause some of the discollection during the process. So we need to set up some condition for the purpose to remove all the none value and just leave the solid and valid value. So let me to create two empty lists first. Here's the rising item list. The other is the top item list because we have respectively top rising keywords and the top search keywords. So you should have two lists. And then let me comment out this one first. The first condition is the rising item in top. This one. We just to get the rising search keyword list from the DataFrame. So the condition is if the rising item equal none, we should pass, right? And else we should append the remaining keywords if it is not none into the list we just created. Okay, and at the same time we also need to create one for top search keyword list. Okay, so our name here is, for example, I don't know, name whatever you want, it doesn't matter. But here is different because it's for top search. So we need to refer to this headline, and then this headline represents the top search series, and then we convert the series into a list, and then we get a list. If the top item is equals to none, pass. If the top item is not none, we should leave it. So let's pin it out to have a look. First one and the second one. Okay. Okay, perfect. And the next things now we are going to do is to consolidate the final keyword list and make sure the total number of the characters is less than 500. Because if I remember correctly, it's the regulation of keyword tag on YouTube channel. The limitation is up to 500 characters. And honestly, it really depends on your strategy. Some people might prefer to use all the keywords from their top search. Some people might prefer, use all the keywords from top rising. And here, I just take half and half for the instance. Half rising, and I copy the list here, and then I select the first half. Yeah, it makes sense, right? Because the first half represents the top 10 keywords from top rising. And yeah, this is, I said, that's the first half from the top rising keyword list. And this is the half top. is same here. I copy and then I use round dividing. As you can see here, is I use round methods, but I don't leave any decimal numbers. I don't leave any numbers after the decimal because I need to integer instead of the float data type. And then I try to combine two lists together. Sorry. Together. Okay, this is the final list. And in terms of the calculation methodology of the total number is based on the string data type, but this is the list data type. So if we calculate, we need to convert the list data type to the string data type. Right? And then there's two scenarios. The first one is if the name final here is less than 500, that would be perfect. We don't need to do anything else. It's okay to move forward, upload to the YouTube video channel. So I set a file list to, and directly copy this one. I assign the keyword list in string data types to this new variable called file list 2, and then pass, right? And else, the other scenario is the total character is more than 500, but the key challenging is we don't know how much or how many characters the total number has existing. So we need to have a loop to remove the keywords until total numbers is less than 500, right? So items range, I said 30 times. You can try using while loop, but this is not my preference because while loop, if you didn't handle carefully, it can create an infinite loop and it crash down your application. I think 30 times for this for loop to reduce the keyword name, it would be sufficient. Yeah, from my perspective. I set a hint here so I can understand how many times they have loop. And the final needs name file list should be here, and name file list minus item. The reasons I minus item because the item here represents the numbers of looping, right? If it only needs to loop one time, this code date represents that we just to remove the last keyword one time. But if we have looped two tries, and then that means that we have to remove two keywords, so we minus the items number here. And if the name and joy the final list less than, I will not say 500 because I want us to make some space and boom, 450. Notably, when you maybe have some of the campaign keywords, maybe you don't need all the keywords is from Google Trend or the no matter either from the top rising or top search, you can set some default or maybe campaign keywords in around. So you don't have to set 500. You can set 300, 400, whatever. It depends on your actual leads. And I print free, set a hint here so I can understand. And the final needs is this one. Here, right? Yes, perfect. And a break. Otherwise, please continue. Right? So let us to have a try. print this out. Oh, sorry, print file list 2. That's the link. Oh, I should comment out this. Perfect. 361. Yeah, it's done. It's working perfectly. Okay, now the Google Trend product is ready. The next step is to fit this keyword list to the YouTube video upload automation applications, which is being used which is using the YouTube data API. But today I'm not going to deep dive in this session because it is very straightforward. We just need to copy the Python script from the website. I try to show you the website. Yeah, Google have a very thorough and details instruction and the documentations for you to follow up and use the YouTube data APIs to upload the video to your channel. But what I want to say, highlight here is the things we need to be working on. The first thing is we need to create a title. Yeah, I create here is the AI. Yeah, I just make up one. Yeah, and I copy the title into the description as well. We are able to consider using the generative AI API to create a title description for us, but today I just to use a very simple sample. Yeah, the main focus is to walk you guys through the process. And the second and the last thing is the keyword list, right? We just to generate a list here. Let me go back to this list, right? So we should put this list here. Okay. And now all the things are ready, and it's time to take a try and see how scoring we can upload the YouTube video using the YouTube API with the consolidated keyword list we just proceeded. Okay. Let me have a try. What's going on here? Yep. Okay, upload successfully. Let us head over to the YouTube channel. I try to refresh. Okay, I go to the details and I go to show more. Yeah, perfect. So all the keywords just now we consolidated already been uploaded to here. Maybe you're able to imagine just now, because I walk you guys through by each step, it takes a little bit longer, but actually it can be done within 1 minute. And if you already have different videos and then a list of the preparations, the to-do list, the videos you need to upload, I think it can be scaled up to fill up the keyword tag automatically using the Google Trend API. So yes, this is the video today, and that's pretty much. And I hope you guys enjoy watching this video and find it is helpful. And if you have any comments or the topics you are interested in and you want me to produce the other videos to walk you guys through, please leave the comments below the video, and I will see you next time.